industry. I said, if
Um,
you were a major label, and but not,
yeah.
and I don't want. I'm not. My desire is not to be like the top 10 pop stars. That's beautiful what they're doing. I mean, I have my own brand and what I want to be. Someone asked me one time, "Ooh, do you want to be famous?" I said, "No, I want to be successful." And they
Yeah,
stopped.
yeah.
I think
Well,
about it.
I did an interview with Walter Beasley, and
Mhm.
Walter Beasley, he's been in the music industry for so many years, and he never participated in winning a Grammy, being nominated to win a Grammy. He don't want to participate in none of that. But he is
Mhm.
so he's successful. He is so successful, and
Right.
you understand what I'm saying?
I do, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because
Yes,
his career has been steady. What you
yes,
have, you're number one, your platinum album, and your 10 Grammys, and then your career just takes a nosedive. And I noticed, oh gosh, the things that they have to go through. I
yes,
really don't want any of that. You
yes,
know what I mean? But what
yes.
Walter Beasley has is what I love. They're working. One promoter who called me about a tour, he said, "You know what? I didn't realize how many A-list artists were independents." I said, "I noticed that 7, 8 years ago when I came back because I started paying attention. Okay, who is Shaka Khan signed with? Oh, wait a minute. She's not signed, but her career is very steady,
Yes,
if you know
yes,
what I mean.
yes,
And
yes,
you have people like Yarbrough and Peoples. I mean, they had their hits back in the 70s and 80s,
yes.
but they have continuously worked. And I did a couple of things with them in the last year or two. They're, oh, what a beautiful couple.
Oh
And
yeah,
you should
okay.
have them on your show. They're awesome. And
Send
to
them to
see that
me.
they are still, I will. But there are a lot of these people uh, that we remember back in the day that had hit songs and what have you. They are still working and they are still successful and they're doing very well. So, and that's what I like. I want to go home to my family. I want to go to a family reunion and have some fun. I don't necessarily want all the other drama. And my
Right,
thing is,
right.
whenever I'm on the stage, I want to give. My goal is that whoever I'm performing for, that I will make them feel better than when they came. I'm here to serve. And if I were a waitress in a restaurant, I would be there to serve food. I'm gonna make sure you get your food. I want to make sure it's okay. And when I
Yeah,
hand it to you, it better look right. You're a
yeah,
servant, and that's how I
yeah.
see. That's what I want to do for my audience as well. That's my goal.
Well, it
I
kind of
think I
reminds
in a
me of
roundabout way. Go ahead.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It kind of reminds me of the words of what Muhammad Ali had said, phrasing about we are here temporarily on this earth, and being a servant is
Mhm.
our payment to pay rent while we still here on earth, in whatever you doing. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave that alone. And while we on that subject, I picked the title of the song "Keep It Simple."
I'm sorry.
The song "Keep It Simple."
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna
You
play it.
okay? You want to know what? Okay. I thought you were asked. I didn't wanted to make sure. Are you playing, or you wanted to ask? How did I come up with the title?
Go right ahead and mention it, please.
Okay. It was supposed to just be an intro, and I was in the studio. Since I'm producing my own work, I told the keyboard player, you know what? All I want, this is what I want, and give me a groove and keep it steady. And we're gonna keep it simple. All right, and we did. And it's a song that if we just need something to jam to, all the keyboard plays play it, the bass player can catch on, and we have a jam. I love songs with a lot of technical um, runs and what have you, but sometimes it's too much. The audience doesn't want a lot of notes. sometimes.
Yeah.
Yep. And I think that's
Yeah.
what made one of the smart things that Kenny G did that he was so criticized for. That's not jazz. But what Kenny G did was gave people music that made them feel good and didn't overly complicate it.
Right.
And it was
Walter
sweet.
Beasley said the same thing. Walter Beasley said the same thing in on my last show with him. Keep it simple. You don't have to show yourself in there so much. You know, let the other tunes play sometimes. You know, he was talking about that. Yeah. So
right, and that's what that song is about.
All right, keep it simple. We'll be right back. Stay in your seat, Joyce. Be right back.
Okay.
Well, all right. Keep it simple, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Let's Jazz It Up. You still can call. The guest line number is 657-383-0771. And I apologize. I had to start the show all over with a fresh new link. But you can still tune in to any of my shows if you miss it by following the website's link, and you will be able to tune in. So, Joyce Spencer, is there any performances or events that you're doing? And is there any upcoming performances in your community there in Dallas, Texas that you participate in? That you have any scheduled dates to make any announcements on?
Yes, in Dallas, public, because I do private and public events. The next public event is going to be in Dallas at the Balcony Club, which is on 1825 Abrams Road. And, of course, you can Google that, too, but it's on March 3rd at 9:30 p.m. And I will be in Beaumont, Texas on the 10th at Jazz and Jokes Club at from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. And just Google Jazz and Jokes Club, or you can go to my website, joycespencermusic.com/events, or just go to joycespencermusic.com and click the events tab to get some more details. So,
right.
There were other events, but until they are confirmed, I don't announce them. And, of course, I have something. This is going to be a fun event on April 14th. Ebenezer Church has a multi-purpose center, and it's an educational group that's a 501c3, raising money for kids in the neighborhood for after school care and tutoring of the children in the neighborhood. But I think it's wonderful what they're doing. So I'll be performing and helping with that. That's more community. So I'm really excited about that. I did perform last year for fashion show, and it went so well that people said, let's do something again. So I like that.
Yeah.
It's also something to reach out to the community as well.
Right. I love.
And of course, I didn't say that, but I also co-host GHP Radio every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. Central Standard Time with Gary Fuston. He's the host. So, and that's also on my schedule. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I meant to bring that out too. GHP Radio. Okay. Is that right?
Yes. Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And Gary Fuston is the host.
Okay. All right. And any future music that's coming up, you are collaborating it with any other music artists in the nearby future? You got anything going on?
Sam Hankins. I've already recorded. I'm really excited because Sam Hankins, he's a friend, but I'm also a fan. And you saw the video. We performed together at a music festival here in Dallas, or Colleyville, and enjoyed that so much.
Yeah.
We did one of his originals, We Come Together, which is one of my favorite tunes. And he reached out to me. He said, listen to this track, Joyce. And I listened to it. I said, oh, it's great. He said, how about putting some flute on it? I said, you got it. And also, Gary Fuston has something that he wants me to collaborate with him on. So these are, David, Sam, and Gary, these are artists that I've known for years, have performed with, and know them personally as well. So I'm comfortable really working with these guys. And when I work with them, they also teach me. Because David McLaurin was the one who rescued my Many Colors album, because I ran into the same problem again. You think I'd learn. I had to start over, not completely, but some of the things I had to do over.
Right.
And that's when I really said, this is a new phase, because I'm going to figure this out. And, because David said, well, Joyce, I'm an engineer. I said, oh, I didn't know that. So with him, reassigning some things to him, I also did some things myself. I said, let me do this myself. Let me figure this out. And he helped me in terms of coaching me in what to purchase what
Right.
music software, plugins, mics, things like that.
Yeah.
And so I'm always adding something to my studio to make